Hey, welcome to an LA Life podcast. Today is June 5th. Hopefully you are having a good week. It has been hot here in the great state of Indiana, and I'm hoping that weather's good wherever you are at. You may have noticed I'm somewhere different today recording. I'm actually down in Lizzie's office. Becca is actually out of town right now, and the last time she was gone and I used my own phone to record the podcast, I got in trouble. Apparently my phone is terrible. And so we were under strict orders to have Lizzie record this. So I'm in Lizzie's office. You actually can't see her. She's just right off of camera here, smiling. So here we are. We're going to do an LA Life podcast. And if you remember last week, I started talking about running. And I challenged you to join me starting on June 1. I was going to begin running, walking, exercising, so that on June 29th, here at the church, it's a Saturday at 8 a.m., we're going to do a 5K. And you can walk it, run it. You can ride a bike, you can push a stroller, you can do whatever you want. And so I started my training on June 1, and I thought I had a good plan. I still think it's a good plan. But by Saturday evening, my knee started to swell up, and by Sunday morning, it was about the size of a grapefruit. And so I didn't move very well. It's still sore, so I've had to stop my training. I only got one day in. And just to give you an idea of what I have to live with, my wife, lover, 34 years of marriage coming up, as she said last night, you're 60 pounds overweight and you thought you should run. Now, I took offense with the 60 pounds, but anyways, she knows me better than anybody. So there you go. Running is the theme. I want to talk about running again today. I hope to be able to get back out maybe tomorrow, and I'm going to start walking before I start running. So there you go. Listen to this real simple verse today out of Psalm 119, verse 32 says, I will run in the way of your commandments when you enlarge my heart. And so the psalmist is writing and just very simply saying, I'm going to run in your commands. I'm going to follow what you have to say, God. I'm going to run in them. You're going to enlarge my heart. You're going to make it available for me to even get more of your word into my life. And I'm going to live in that. And so I really like this, just very simple theme today, very simple idea is getting in scripture and running, right? It's this idea of one foot in front of the other. It's not always going to be easy. You could be hopping. It makes no difference. It's just getting into the word one after another. It's going to be some hard work, going to be difficult. And after Saturday, as I said this last week, I could give you 10 reasons why not to run. One would be a knee the size of a grapefruit. It hurt, didn't sleep well, running's stupid, right? But we find that theme all throughout Scripture. And as the psalmist writes, he says, I will run in the way of your commandments. God, what do you want me to do? And God, whatever you ask me to do, I'm going to run in it. And we know that running requires perseverance and endurance. It requires discipline and self-control. And when we want to stop, we have to keep going, and that's what we find in Psalm 119:32. I'm going to run. I'm going to have the discipline, self-control, endurance, perseverance. I'm going to keep going into your word, and God, I'm going to apply that to my life, and I'm going to live the way you want me to live. There it is, very simple midweek teaching today. Hopefully you can do something with that. Join us on Sunday. We're going to be here at 9 o'clock. We're going to be here at 10:30. We've got kids classes. We got adult classes. We got all sorts of things for everybody here. Also this Sunday, we're going to be recognizing seniors that are graduating. So come be a part of that as we honor them and challenge them to run the race. Love you guys. Have a great day.